Although Josh loved hiking, he couldn't shake off that sound. It was constant all the time, and it had been constant for a long time. He looked at Kale and decided otherwise. They found a spot with great view and decided to set up camp there. He tucked himself inside his sleeping bag right next to Kale, who was also getting inside his sleeping bag. And still then, he could hear that sound. But the most bizarre part was it had been constant. Still now, if something was making that racket and you made distance between it, the sound should get weaker. But it was still constant. And this seemed too much for Josh, and he uttered, "Can you hear that?" Kale looked at him, silent for a moment. "I can still hear it now." Now they both got up. Josh asked if they should do something about it, but both of them were so tired that they decided to fall asleep and think about it the next day. So Kale went to bed, and also Josh went to bed at like tucked himself inside his sleeping bag again and closed his eyes, but he couldn't fall asleep. The sound was timid but piercing. It was constant. It was so constant. No drop, no rise, just sound, just flow. And that was so uncanny to him. So he couldn't fall asleep and tried to open his eyes and realized he couldn't. Then he tried to move his hands, same feeling. He tried to wake up Kale, but all of his efforts went in vain. Then something started crawling onto him, and he could feel it. He tried his best to do something, but all he could control was his thoughts in the darkness. Out of the blue, Josh jumped out of his bed and he realized he was home. Not the tent, not the tent, I mean, like his home. He had some scars on his hands and body, but nothing fatal, and he felt really tired. But he managed to get up from bed and leave his room. And there he was flabbergasted with people staring right at him, people he knew. And they were giving him a stare. It was almost like a death stare. It was almost as if they were seeing a ghost. Somehow, Keel managed to break the silence and shouted, "Where you had been for the past year?"